Hello my friends and welcome to episode 7 of our Football Manager 2019 Let's Play with Bayern Munich. Today we are going to be taking on Borussia Dortmund and I'm going to do the Olympic Marseille games in the next episode. But the reason why I've gone with the Dortmund game and not the Europa League game is because we do RB Leipzig. We're going to go through all the games since the last time when we played Sporting Lisbon. We won 2-0. Played FC Augsburg, we won 1-0, Mats Hummels scoring there. We then played Sporting again, went 1-0 up, they scored 2, and after that it was a bit of a cagey affair. We lost 2-1 in the end, but progression was all that mattered with a 3-2 aggregate victory. They needed to score 2 more goals, of course, because the away goals rule. We then played Hertha Berlin, and if I remember correctly, at this point I changed my corner tactic and we won 3-0 here. All 3 of these goals were from corners, which I thought was pretty insane. We've not scored a corner since, so it's overpowered for a single game. Never mind. We then played Borussia Mönchengladbach. We won 2-0, Thiago and a late Lewandowski winner, and then we played RB Leipzig. We went 2-0 up, they scored. We went 3-1 up, they scored. Left a 3-2 victory in the Europa League first round at home, which gives a cagey second leg affair before we played Wolfsburg in the middle, Eden Hazard and Tolisso with the goals there. We then played Leipzig again. We won 3-1 this time. Pavon and Lewandowski putting it within no doubt. Kuna getting a goal back for them. We then played Mainz, and this was the most frustrating game that I've had. 2 injuries. There was another injury which I had to bring off as well. It was just a light orange injury. And we battered them. They had 2 shots, 1 on target, and it went in the back of the net. Frustrating stuff. It's our first league loss of the season. Mainz remaining the only German team to have beaten us this season. They beat us in the German Cup as well. That takes us on to this Borussia Dortmund game. If we have a quick look at the Bundesliga before we go pitch side, we are 7 points clear with a game in hand of Eintracht Frankfurt. Borussia Dortmund further down the pack, another 9 points further behind. So we're in pretty decent shape going into this game. I'm going to now get pitch side, guys, and we are pitch side. We've gone with Neuer in goal, Kimmich, Hummels, Pavard and Alaba in the defence. Pavard in with Boateng being on a long-term injury. Kante and Thiago in the midfield. Promised Thiago some game time, so just trying to squeeze him in. Kingsley Coman makes his return from injury at right wing, with Lucas Paqueta and Hazard and Lewandowski filling off the 11. But against a fairly strong Borussia Dortmund side here, so hopefully we can nick all 3 points. And we're going to try and do that as best we can. We've gone full strength to what we can give, other than maybe having Thiago in central midfield, but you know, he seems to work there. Also convinced the board to make a sign-in. We're never going to see him play, but Lorenzo Pellegrini had a release clause of 27 million. He is valued at 40 million. And my scouts were recommending him as a player who could actually play in or around the first team going forward. So I said to the board, listen, go get him. And the board agreed it was a good financial deal. £27 million release clause on a £40 million player. There was no hassles with me actually getting them to go for it. But it was just a sort of little parting gift. I also did sign a new contract. That was more just trying to, you know, be realistic. They offered me a contract till 2022. As much as I'm not staying until then, I'm finishing this save at the end of the season. I just thought it'd be pretty cool that I could always come back to the save if I wanted to and be with Bayern. Although I'm probably not going to do that. I said that with the PSG save last year and I never did. Hazard breaking forward now. Oh, he's found Lucas Paqueta into Robert Lewandowski. His touch is poor. Come back for Lucas Paqueta. It's in the back of the net from the young Brazilian. Cost £10 million. It's in the bottom corner. We're 1-0 up. Result for us. Good passing to Lewandowski there. His touch just allowed the defence to get there. He couldn't quite get the touch and turn at the same time, unfortunately. So that worked out fairly nice for us in the end. But could have been a big chance going a begging. 1-0 though. I'm just going to give a get creative shout. This seems to be the one that the players react to the best. As you see, inspired by feedback. So that was a fairly good response. Kingsley Coman making his return from injury. Won't last to 90. Thiago. Decent effort from Thiago. I think there was a little bit of a bobble there, deflection, something like that. That just sailed into the goalkeeper's hands fairly innocuously. I'm assuming Hazard's taking a big challenge here because he was fully fit going into this game. Big ball into the box. Really need to find a set piece tactic that works because these balls go nowhere near the players. Pavard Oh, it's poor from Pavard, and Pablo Alcácer's on the break, but he's recovered well. The Frenchman getting back to make up for his earlier mistake with the poor pass. Neuer launches forward towards Lewandowski, but he's getting nowhere close to it, to be honest. Thiago nicks it in the midfield. Lewandowski through to Hazard. It's drifted a bit wider than what I'd maybe like to, but Lucas Paqueta is there in the middle. I'm butchering his name, but he's got himself a brace against Dortmund. He's shown up on the big game. It's his second and third goal of the season. He'd only scored one before this. And honestly, I'm not sure if I'd have played him if James Rodriguez had been fit. But reality is, he scored 2 goals. And that's all that matters, is we're 2-0 up. And he has scored both of those goals. Proven to be a very, very good signing so far. He's just in a very competitive midfield. I'm going to go with the don't get complacent. That fires him up a little bit. And we are off with the second half with Lucas Paqueta trying to burst through them all. Doesn't quite manage it. De Jong. I actually had a good look at that Freddie Young. I just didn't see him getting into our team. And then Dortmund went and signed him anyway. I think it's going to work out for the team though. I mean, if you are managing, we've picked up 2 injuries in very quick succession there. That's frustrating. Hazard as well. Potential lower leg injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm going to bring Pavon on and switch Coleman onto the left. I think that's probably our best option just now. And I'm going to bring Alaba off for Tierney. Just make sure he's fit. I had promised Alaba game time, so the last thing I want him doing is having an injury and then not getting the game time and then being annoyed he's not getting the game time. It just doesn't work for me. We're going to bring Thomas Müller on and make sure Lewandowski doesn't pick up an injury as well. That'd be disastrous. We've picked up 3 or 4 injuries in the last couple of games that are not good for business. So yeah, after this episode we're going to go straight into Marseille next episode. We'll do that as a double header, you know, Europa League quarter final and whatnot. The leagues should be fairly routine from here, so it'll be mostly Europa League content now, coming forward, depending on obviously the results against Marseille and then the results in the league. But I think it'll be maybe one more league video as Neuer's now made a mistake and Phillips it's in the back of the net. Gotta concentrate. Probably going to get overwhelmed by that, but they need it because that is shocking. It's twice that we've had that big mistake where we've just not passed it well and let them in. Kingsley Coman whips it across for Pavon. Thiago. Is that another poor pass? No, Kimmich does win the header though. Pavon. Lucas Paqueta nicks off his feet. It's hit the post. Thomas Müller there with the rebound. I think that might be offside though. It is. We're getting a VAR. I think it was offside to be fair. I did say it before we seen the linesman's flag up. So I won't be too upset if this one's taken away. Unless he scored another goal, of course. Yeah. Right, just let's not concede now then. Kante with a big challenge. Another one. And away it goes. Thomas Müller on his own. Up top. No support arriving. Oh, Pavon's there though. And Pavon, a good save from Barque. Right, we need to go a bit more defensive here. Just be a bit more clever about this. So let's just go cautious. Bring Thiago back. He can play as like a deep line playmaker really. Or yeah, on support. Bring Kante back. We'll bring Lucas Paqueta back as well. He can play as an advanced playmaker there. Keep the front free as it is. What can I put you on support? You're actually preferring that, so we'll leave you like that. I want to stop playing out of defence. Stop looking for that underlap. And I just want to go a bit more direct with the passing. And time wasting frequently. We've got a corner as well, so I kind of need to just address this very, very quickly. Attacking corners. So I want you to stay back. You to stay back. Even you actually, I want you staying back as well. Just stop any counters, and then from the right, stay back, and stay back. Confirm changes. Hopefully this is the first break in play, because the last thing we want to do is do all that. Yeah, it's counted it. That's good. Problem is, we're going to whip this in at the back post. I should have changed that, and we've got nobody at the back post now. Pavon. Oh, it's poor. Philip straight intercepting that, because it's the easiest pass in the world from the intercepts. Come on, just see it out, boys. Just see it out. Another poor pass. But Tierney there to pick up. Lucas Paqueta. Pavon. Back to Kimmich. Not really sure what he was doing there. I think he's maybe tried to go for one of those deep crosses that I've asked him to do a million times. And it's not worked out, but it's full time. We've got the 2-1 victory. A deserved 2-1 victory, but we gave them chances through our own work. Every time they were in, it was because we let them in. But 2-1 victory is good for me. 10 points clear at the top. 19 clear of Dortmund, with just a few games to go. So as I said, next episode is going to be Marseille double header, and then we'll come back for a game that we can seal the title, just to sort of see off the Bundesliga, I think. Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.